What games do you need to see off this new Xbox, Callie?
At first I have to say, because it's been bothering me, that I was really bothered by when they were showing, I haven't gotten to Ghosts yet, but the character customization, and there weren't any girls, and I was disappointed.
I agree.
You're absolutely right.
I just don't think it's good enough in today's world not to do that.
It's not even like a sexism thing for me, though. It is kind of weird. It's just kind of like, this is next gen. Can we?
Exactly.
Like, I want to play as a girl.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely right.
And also, they have this new dog model. It's like, you couldn't get a woman.
But it could be a female dog. There you go. They could get us there.
I'll latch onto that.
The mic is being passed. Hot topic here.
I got something to say to that. So you got to be careful as a company when you do something like that, or you decide if that's something you want to do, because that would be awesome. Like I was talking to a couple of people around the office, like, yeah, we need more diversity as far as the gaming community. You know, there needs to be other voices than the one demographic that IGN, focuses on. I wouldn't say focuses on, but it attracts the most. It needs to be more women. It needs to be different races and all of that. And I agree with you. Here's where it gets messy. This is a violent game. If there's a female model and you can see her face, and then to shoot her in the face, the violence against women for some groups, I think that would create enough of a uncomfortableness that it may put them in a situation where people are protesting it and all of this, because you shoot a woman in the face, or you walk up behind her and then you knife her.
Let's go back to Callie.
Yeah, let's talk about Tomb Raider too. Yeah. Tomb Raider just came out.
Well, no. Keep it focused on Xbox One here.
What's about female?
I think the idea that women are too fragile to be shot in the face is sexist in itself. I think that if I want to play as a girl and I want to see.
Quentin wasn't saying that, but he was saying, he was saying there are people out there who will suddenly, Fox News will latch onto you are knifing a woman in the throat.
But except that Hollywood, there's a huge number of incredibly strong female leads coming out now, and we don't really have the equivalent.
Zero Dark 30
I mean. But I think I think we need.
It's interesting, Peter. You're a guy who has included female playable characters. You have included same-sex marriage in your games, and no one batted an eyelash. Really, you made in your game. Well, no one. I would say I didn't see Fable on Fox News or CNN or any of these things. No. So you're a guy who you obviously you don't. I mean, I'm not saying you don't care how people react, but you clearly are confident in your conviction, and you're going to
absolutely. The human race is incredibly diverse, and you would be insane not to use that diversity, and that includes all sorts of types of people and preferences and beliefs and ethnic types and gender. I think that's just something to be celebrated.
Well, what I was saying before about Tomb Raider was we just saw a strong female lead in a video game, and there was a lot of violent stuff that happened to her, we didn't see a big uproar about it. So there's no reason that I don't think we couldn't see a strong female lead in Call of Duty.
No, Callie. I think it should
just going back to what Quentin was saying about people getting upset. I think no matter what, people are going to get upset.
Oh, that's true.
If you don't include women in your game, feminists are going to get upset. If you do include them, someone's always going to get upset. But what bothered me was I thought the game looked interesting. It's been a while since I've picked up a Call of Duty game because it got exhausting for me.
Right.
And this is one that I was considering picking up, and it would have been cool if I can customize my character to customize someone that actually represents me. And that's what bothered me was I'm now alienated from this game in a way that I don't have to be.
Right.
Even if you don't want to include, for whatever reason, other women in the game, I don't know. It was that bothered me mostly. It was, why can't I? Like,
now
they didn't say it, but they didn't show it either.
we did actually, at least Microsoft. There were a couple of very prominent female presenters at the Microsoft event. Did that resonate with you? I mean, these are women that are in charge of major studios, and so there's some good diversity represented there.
Yeah, what I noticed with that was because Sony had no female presenters,
right?
Which was something I picked up on when I watched that presentation. And though I don't think you should include women just for the sake of including women. It was nice to see some that weren't there to dance on stage or something, you know. And that's always nice to see. I mean, it's not a huge issue with me if women aren't able to present, then what, you know. But to see it is really encouraging.
Yeah, and actually Bonnie is a super smart woman. Oh, she's in charge of 343, and then Kiki Wolfkill is the studio head, and she is, you know, amazing. Yeah,
women. For those of you out there who may be, chauvinist pigs, possibly, women control Halo. Women are running Halo, so deal with it.